The Newman School is the largest elementary school in Needham with over 750 students, preschool through grade 5. At the school committee meeting on Tuesday, March 5th, the members heard from the Newman School Advisory Council about the efforts they have made to provide an inclusive and equitable school community for all of their students.
The ELC has been a part of the Newman School for a long time. It's our specialized program for students in the district, and it will be moving to the Sunita Williams, which is really a loss for the Newman School. I will say, you know, I do hear back from middle school and high school, and one of the pieces that I think is so unique about Newman is our kids' ability to have friendships and peers with all sorts of learning styles, and that is just the norm. They really see that as a valuable part of their experience. And so we're a little bummed. We're happy for the students going to Sunita Williams. They'll have such an amazingly strong, aligned program in one place. But we are bummed. But in the meantime, we have a lot of siblings. We have some of our neurotypical siblings that really could use some support. So we've established a support group for them to get together and talk about what it is when you have a sibling with different abilities and what that might mean. And that's been hugely successful as well. And so I highlight that as just one more example of some of the ways that we think about the whole child that isn't always shown in test scores. In the area of citizenship, and certainly in thinking about diversity and equity, our professional development this year at the building has been focusing primarily on the topic of racial identity in predominantly white schools. And so thinking about, for our students of color who come to Needham or come to Newman, what is their experience and how might we think about our own identities and what we bring to the table. And so we've been exploring the documentary American Promise and having conversations about what kids might have to leave at the door and what that means about their experience when coming to a mostly white school. And we'll continue that work as we move forward with some of our teaching tolerance resources as well.
I really appreciate the openness with which you're addressing, the full range of needs of the students at Newman, and really thoughtfully trying to hone in on the different practices or resources that can be brought to bear on helping each and every child, and the focus on the whole child. The sibling support group, I think, is really awesome, and your approach to professional development on racial identity, I think, is great, because those are the years really where racial identity is so important.
There's a sense of oneness, lots of moving parts, lots of different needs, but somehow working together with jigsaw puzzle precision to put together what's needed for kids in many different ways. And I can't really believe that you can accomplish all you're accomplishing, but you do. It's for being such a large school, it's a wonderful school with many different ways that children can integrate their needs and their abilities, and that staff work to provide for the needs of not only the students but their, as in this case, siblings and parents and families. So I just really appreciate that.